Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be analyzing Netflix, Amazon, and Apple, three of the most important and capitalized companies listed on the Nasdaq. Okay, here we see actually the daily chart for the next for Netflix, and this is in the upper part of the chart, while in the lower part we see the Hearts bands. Hearts bands are really useful since they are able to actually retrieve both the trend and the cycle. What we see here is that every time, okay, the price hit the upper band or the lower band, we see a retracement, okay, on the other side. So here actually RS bands did a very good job here at $380 more or less. We have seen a retracement. Now the price is going to hit the lower heart band, okay, where we might see a retracement. But as I always, what I always do is to analyze the weekly chart in order to understand the main trend. Obviously, we will have to adapt, okay, to increase the span of the volatility. Let's use it for this rather than 35, let's use 47 for example, or 48, and we will be actually able to understand better where Netflix are heading into. And also we need to add the volumes in order to understand if they are to see the point of control. Okay, what we see here actually, one point of control was here in July 2018, and again, let's see here, we have a huge increase in volumes with a weekly candle, long black candle, okay, with the low closing, okay, at the very low, with the close at the very low of the candle. But what we see here actually is an attempt, okay, to break through the new highs, which failed. So with this increase in the volumes and actually with the price hitting the upper Hearts band, we have seen a retracement. Actually now we might see the lower Hearts band is passing through to $280. Okay, here we see a support at 230. So, actually here we should increase more the volatility, since here we have seen actually Netflix is able to push much higher than the Hearts band, the upper Hearts band. Okay, so actually it's really realistic to see the price, okay, hitting this area, 250 to $30. Okay, actually if we zoom out, we will see that the trend is really up. However, I expect retracement. Okay, right now I cannot say that we will see actually the beginning. Let's see here. Here is an amazing uptrend. Okay, up. But here we see something which we don't like. Okay, to see, and so it's really realistic. I would say 8 or 9 possibilities out of 10 to see this price again, so 40 to $50. Okay, even if, because if we look the Hearts bands here, we see that now the Hearts bands are getting horizontal or even negative, which means the slope of the Hearts bands are starting to be negative, which is actually a very negative signal. Let's have a look now to the, let's spot to Amazon. Okay, we will see difference. Okay, actually we will have to change again the parameters. Okay, look at here, we have a completely different scenario, which means that Amazon actually is stronger than Netflix, since here we see that it's hitting the previous high and actually is trying to break above the previous high. Okay, which is an extremely positive signal. Let's increase the volatility. So let's put, for example, 67 or 68, because as we see here, the trend is bigger. Okay, the trend, sorry, is stronger, and the volatility as well. Okay, this is a weekly chart, and here, okay, now we'll zoom in a little bit. Okay, what we see here, again, we should increase even more than 68. Actually, let's try with 99, just to give an example. And what we will see here actually is that the price is hitting, okay, the upper Hurst bands. From here we might see a retracement. Look at here, every time the price, for example here, hit the upper band, we have seen a retracement. However, here the slope of the Hurst bands was so positive that we've seen that the trend keep going, okay, on this direction, so the direction up, okay. Same scenario here, but every time we see an increase, okay, a huge deviation, okay, from the in this case from the upper Hurst bands, we have seen a retracement. Look at here, from 2040 US dollar till $1,375, okay, which is a very big decrease, okay, in terms of absolute value. So now we are here. Actually, we are trying to overcome this barrier, this resistance, okay, and the price actually is above the upper Hurst band, okay, which might lead, okay, to a decrease, to a retracement, okay. However, once we have to classify Netflix and Amazon, we are going to say obviously that Amazon is stronger than Netflix. So let's have a look now to Apple in order to, let's say, to make a classification, okay, to understand which one. Actually, we can create even a strategy, okay, going long with Amazon and shorting Netflix. Okay, here we have to reduce eventually the deviation, okay, the volatility for Apple based on its historical volatility. Okay, so it's still not enough, and from here we're going to check, okay, actually here the scenario is quite interesting and it's more similar to Netflix rather than to Apple. Here again, if I zoom out, I will see a strong uptrend, okay. However, even here, what we see a new high which are actually lower than the previous high, okay. So this situation, this scenario is really similar to Netflix, okay, with decreasing high, but however we don't see decreasing low. So actually we cannot say that we are in a downtrend because we are still in uptrend. Let's have a look here to the slope of the Hurst bands, okay. Here was for a while getting horizontal, okay. After here, imagine the Gauss curve, okay. Here we had the top, it was getting horizontal, but again is now moving up. So actually this scenario seems to be ascendant, okay. There's a little bit of ascendant about the actually the actual scenario. Let's have a look then to the volumes. Here we see an increase in volumes, so a small point of control, but actually what we like to see is a huge single volume, a huge increase in volumes, okay. Something which is exceptional, like here, okay. This was actually a doji candle with an increase in volume which pushed higher, okay, the price. And as well here, what we see here we have the point of control, okay. Those are weekly candles, okay. Again, huge increase in volumes and the point of control, so again the price going up. However, this movement, the last movement up, is not followed by volumes. Let's see here, the volumes are decreasing, okay, decreasing, which means actually this movement is not particular important, okay. Maybe it might be a fake, okay, a fake movement up. I mean, it's a movement up, but a fake attempt to break above the previous high. Okay, so coming to a conclusion, I would say that Amazon is absolutely, okay, the strongest one. Second place for Apple and third for Netflix. So what we could do is to opening longs for Amazon while shorting Netflix, and I would be neutral for Apple, since here we don't see any breakup, okay, of the previous high. Thank you.